Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program called Best Vocation Talent, Skills for those born on the 15th of January in the period of Capricorn. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms belong to the energy of the soul. Who do you think is changing the signs and producing new lines all the time to let you know what's happening for people like me to read it? If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. It's a system which I will teach you based on the energies of your soul as well. And so, in the meantime, born on the 15th of January, you have a very good horoscope, and the chances of you doing very well in your life are extremely strong. From the planet Saturn, you are going to be very lucky with anything to do with the land, and you are born to be very creative in every way. Landscaping, anything you grow from the land like flowers, you'll be able to manage this kind of business and create it to make plenty of money for yourself. So learn flower arrangement, learn the meaning of flowers. Flowers are also used nowadays as herbs in food as well. And you have that wonderful Venus and Saturn together, which means you're very lucky with real estate and buildings and the other side of land, which is farming or agriculture. You could even be lucky with selling anything that's used for agriculture or building materials as well. So the land will give you all that wonderfulness for yourself. Engines of any kind also make you very lucky. Is it the motor cars? Is it the motorcycle? Is it the machinery used in the buildings? So you'll do very well as an engineer of some kind or another. You can be a great lawyer because you'll be fearless. You have a wonderful planet Mars. And this fearlessness, you will fight for the rights of people, as lawyers often do. And you'll be great in politics because you will have that politics mind of never to be bent, to be falling backwards, only to be moving forwards for the good of the nation and for the good of your friends or your constituents. You could become a great politician. You can be very lucky in the business of information technology. You have a wonderful Uranus, a very active one. So whether it's the internet or anything to do with IT, you'll have everything going well. Makes you an extremely bit of a genius of all kinds to invent new ways of applications using IT or the internet. And you'll have the gift of communication, marketing skills. Be a great writer if you want, a great speaker if you want. And coming back to Venus, this planet can make you very clever in medicine, whether it's the alternative medicine, which is all from herbs and what grows from the earth, or it can be from the modern day drug medicine. You'll be a beautician of some kind, a person who can work on these ageless ways of making people younger. You could be a great fashion designer if you wanted. You'll be great in the business of events because that's what Venus does to create situations for your clients to promote their goods or for yourself. You have some inferiority complexes which you have to look into. They could be on the physical side of you, something in the physical side of you that doesn't make you look too good. Or it can be on the mental side of you, feeling intimidated very easily when responsibilities are given to you. Or these inferiority complexes could be on the emotional side. These are all very important because they all contribute to the job, the business, the finance side of your life as well. And you're very moody and you're very changeable. So partnerships won't work very well for you, whether in job and business or whether with investors. You'll always tend to go your own way, think of your own way. So you must improve the partnership area and also be careful that your ego gets in the way, which again disturbs partnerships. Other than that, your character is a wonderful one because you have the Venus character, which makes you very attractive to others, attractive in the job, business, or your career areas. And you'll be able to personally be very found to be very attractive, winning promotions if you have a job very easily, or in business, just doing things where the glamour side of you is going to make you very, very famous. I'm going to give you some samples of positive ages. Positive ages in astrology, we call them the cycles of prosperity. So, for you born on the 15th of January, your positive cycles are, for example, the ages of, yes, the ages of 17, 26, 35, 44, 53, 62, 71, 80, or 89 years old. As you approach these ages, you will find the excitement of what you are doing and the chances of getting there in forms of success. And when you enter these ages I've just mentioned, you'll find that success comes on a very, very high note. Everything clicks together and you're made famous or you're made rich or you're made just wonderfully happy. I'll give you some ages which we call the negative ages. You'll have to be very careful. At these ages of, firstly, the ages of 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, 65, 74, or 83 years old, or even 92, whether it's illness or whether it's failure of any kind. As you get into these ages, you find the situations worsen and worsen. Could it be in the job? Could it be in the business? Anything to do with finances? And of course, it could also matter in your personal life. And as you enter these ages I've mentioned, things just fall around you. The business, the job, the finances, firstly, and then the health and everything else. We have many of these cycles. In astrology, we call them cycles. We have many of these cycles, good cycles, bad cycles. And when we have this 90-minute session, I will talk to you about these cycles for your next 9 years at least. So it's going to be a very interesting session. I want to talk to you about your health. Right now, all I know is born on the 15th of January. But I'm worried that your stomach, your intestines, and your bowels are going to be a letdown. And if they become weak, your energy to job, to energy to business, energy to get something spectacular in that areas, even as a promoter, will weaken and weaken. So health is going to play a very big part. And I'll talk to you in this 90-minute session very in depth about your health areas. I'm also worried that you may have a heart that's not doing well. You're either born with a weak heart or you're going to have problems with your heart. They could be due to very high cholesterol. So you're born on the 15th of January. Once a year, you got to do the blood test for cholesterol. When I have your full date of birth, your time of birth, and when I can read your palms, then I'll be able to give you a very in-depth thing about your health areas. Well, you are born on a very lucky day when Venus was in Capricorn with so many wonderful other planets. So you have the chance of doing well. But remember that do not dominate too much. Try to be flexible in that area. And at the same time, try to be working with people as easily as you can. Because you have planets like Jupiter that make you stubborn with people. And they could be because you just can't take orders from people sometimes. Well, I look forward one day to be able to talk to you in your 90-minute session. In the meantime, remember that you're born on a lucky day. And this good luck has a lot to do with creativity as well, that Venus and Uranus and Mercury will give you. And that will make you money. Well, here's my email. If you would like one day to have a 90-minute session with me, remember the cost is only USD $50. Yes, you will spend 90 minutes or more sometimes with me. And we'll talk about your next 9 years and the health situation and all things, your personal life as well, and also how to get these 9 years as best as possible. And best of all, I'll show you how to reach the soul, the third eye, and the aura. We will reach it anyway automatically, all of us. But it comes too late in our 50s or 60s or 70s of ages. Whatever age you come to see me, I'll be able to do that for you. Even if you saw me as a teenager for this 90-minute session, I'll show you how to get that magic going so that you'll be one of those young people who will find success so very quickly. It is all very possible. And so I wish you a good life in the end and look forward to meeting you one day, because I have people born on the 15th of January. I know their levels of creativity are pure magic. In the meantime, thank you for listening to me. Thank you and goodbye.